Now, well, friend, today we are going to learn financial instrument and its background. We could see. Let me be before beginning this. Let me tell you one story. The Chinese businessman, they become a tired to exchange rice to the goat or goat to the rice. It was the barter system. Okay, changing goods to the good is known as barter system. So sometimes it become very inefficient. If you need a 2 kg of meat and you are going to give a sack of a rice, it is very difficult or it is very inefficient. So those Chinese businessmen had a got idea to use a means of a payment or financial instrument. I could see say here. Okay, they got a knife and a fish hook and whatever the things needed. They were happy to exchange those things with that knife and fish hook. Now, after the means of a payment was been invented by those Chinese people, so barter system had ended. Okay, I mean the fish hook and knife was first financial instrument. From here you would know what is financial instrument means. The tools assets created for operating the financial system of a country are a financial instrument. त्यो टुल अथवा त्यो औजार त्यो सम्पत्ति जसले गर्दाखेरि आर्थिक प्रणालीलाई अगाडि बढाउँछ वा सञ्चालन गर्नलाई मद्दत गर्छ भने कुनै पनि देशको त्यसलाई भनिन्छ financial instrument. That's why I told you it was the knife and the fish hook was the first financial instrument of the world. They can be traded, used or accepted nationwide. Chinese people were happy to change that fish hook and a knife, insist of any sort of things. So financial instrument provide an efficient flow and transfer of a capital among the investor. Now they can be a cash, a right to deliver and receive a cash or evidence of a one ownership of an entity. अब यो चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि हामीले whatever in practice, cash is a practice. कहिलेकाहीँ evidence of a one ownership is also also comes in practice. Currency हामी देख्दैछौँ paper note. Chinese people become a tired to carry that coin. Okay, fish hook र knife चाहिँ धेरै भएपछि they become a tired to carry that financial instrument and finally they develop coin. And coin was used which contain ring on which contain hole on its middle, and that hole middle where string being carried so that they could carry that load on their back and easily they can move. हैन यो चाहिँ गर्नको लागि चाहिँ उनीहरूले फेरि त्यो फिस हुक र नाइफ बोक्या जस्तै त्यो कोइन पनि के गर्नु पर्यो त बोक्नु पर्यो, भारी भयो. So they invented written some promise on the piece of a paper. तपाईलाई हेर्नुस् त नेपाल राष्ट्रिय बैंकले आफ्नो स्टेटमेन्ट लेखेको छ रु 1000 रु 20 रु 10 रु 5 रु 100 तुरुन्त पाइनेछ भनेर गभर्नरको सिग्नेचर भएको हो. It were the Chinese businessmen who had written same kind of a promise on the piece of a paper. If anybody comes, they will be ready to give. Okay, त्यो कुरो हुन्थ्यो. It is a coin. यो coin को सुरुवाती मा यसमा बिचमा होल हुन्थ्यो. I told you easy to carry. So currency is a medium of exchange on the determine of a value. It is make a payment also safe way to store wealth. सम्पत्ति राख्नु पनि सजिलो भयो. नेपाल राष्ट्रिय बैंक which issue the currency of the state. The value of a currency deposited faith on the country in the international economy. आर्थिक क्रियाकलापमा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय क्षेत्रसँग यसले सम्बन्ध कायम गर्न सक्छ. On the basis of a demand and supply, US dollar is more appreciated globally. There are two types of a currency. एउटा देखिहाल्नु तपाईले पेपर नोट र अर्को देखिरहनु भएको छ coin. These are the two type of currency. The most of the amount of money to prepare पेपर or metal डिजाइन एन्ड प्रिन्ट यो दुईटा चाहिँ हामी देख्दछौँ. पेपर अथवा मेटल हुन्छ, डिजाइन गरिन्छ वा प्रिन्ट गरिन्छ हैन. यहाँ टेम्पल देख्नु भएको छ तपाईले, यो डिजाइन गरियो अनि प्रिन्ट गरिएको छ सगरमाथाको फोटोसँग. द्याट इज सो आइदर इट इज डन इन दिस वे So it is a duty to every citizen to keep money clean. We should not write on it, we should not stitch on it, we should not tear on it, we should not fold on it. So that because it is assets of not only us, it is the country assets, and we have to hand over to other person. Okay, so this is the signal of a financial literacy. Remittance, the money on from immigrant worker is known as remittance. Foreign worker जसलाई भनिन्छ. Now at a time crisis, less industrial situation, it helps a lot हाम्रो देशमा where lots of people are unemployed, we have a less industry. Presently remittance contributes 23% of the country's GDP. So the rich countries shall sell their products abroad and get remittance, but underdeveloped countries, we have to send our worker to work there, and from there we get our money. So remittance should be used in a productive sector. It can be invested in a remittance in hydroelectricity, roadways, exploration of a mineral or that sorts of a work. We can move the path of a self-dependence. The remittance earned abroad should not be seen through unregistered, broken or hundies. Hundies means the operators to sender bring money through different agents. So we have to, when sending money, we have to send through government medium. You could see foreign exchange here, a different type of money of the world. So foreign exchange, the trend of exchanging currency of a country to another in the term of a foreign exchange. विदेशी रुपियाँ पैसाको कारोबारलाई नै foreign exchange भनेर भनिन्छ. Foreign exchange is the biggest sources of a financial management because it makes the international exchange of a goods and a service possible. So the external trade is possible if we have a globally accepted foreign currency. So the production of a quality of a goods in their export of the foreign land increase in the stocks of a foreign currency. And व्यापार राम्रो भयो, trade राम्रो भयो भने then we go on foreign currency. We also earn foreign currency through remittance. Remittance is also other medium from where we earn this aid, but we can earn foreign currency. Donation from here also we can earn foreign currency. From foreign tourists, there from also we earn foreign currency. So we can export. If the trade deficit is high, we lost our foreign currency and the country economy become collapse. So security, a company raises fund for its existence and expansion through a number of means. So it can be debt instrument like promissory note. I already told you it was the paper money. That was the promissory note. Some of the amount of coin will be paid to the holder, this paper holder, by some merchant name wasn't written there. Okay, so it was like a promissory note. Bond debenture, certificate of a deposit, commercial paper. This similarly, a company can also collect fund by issuing ownership of a certificate. This all type of prospectives is taken as a security, and these are also the financial instrument. And this could be discussed like bond. It is a finance. A bond is defined as a debt investment in which investor loans money to an entity. It borrows the fund for a defined period of a time of a fixed rate of interest. यसले fixed rate of interest पनि दिन्छ र जहाँबाट हामीले यसलाई निकालेको छौं टाइममा. Equity and equity or a stock or a share, यसलाई जे पनि भन्न मिल्यो तपाईले, stock पनि भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ, share पनि भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ. As a financial instrument referred to the document, it serves the legal appreciable evidence of the ownership right in a form. In a simple words, when a company raises its fund in exchange of ownership, it is a term as a equity. र कुनै पनि कम्पनीले आफ्नो फन्डलाई रेज गर्छ भने त्यसैलाई नै फाइनान्शियल ल्याङ्ग्वेजमा इक्विटी भनेर भनिन्छ. नर्मली इक्विटीज अर शेयर्स अर स्टक्स आर टु टाइप्स. यो दुईटा किसिमको हुन्छ. टु टाइप्स अफ अ शेयर इज हियर. एउटा फर्स्ट वान इज अ प्रेफरेन्शियल शेयर. द प्रेफरेन्शियल शेयर the purchaser does not take any risk on profit, loss or the sharing issues company. यसमा प्रोफिटियल सेयरबाट त्यो सेयरहोल्डरलाई कम्पनीको नाफा र घाटासँग इट डोन्ट केयर्स अबाउट इट. ओके, here she simply gets the divided fixed earlier. So before other shares, even though the company collapsed, the preferential share investor should be paid by selling the assets. यसमा केही मतलब छैन. कम्पनी घाटामा गएर भोलि कम्पनी डुबेछ भने पनि कम्पनीको सम्पत्ति बेचेर यो चाहिँ सेयर होल्डरलाई क्षतिपूर्ति दिनुपर्छ. यहाँ दिस टाइप अफ स्टक डज नट ह्याभ अ मार्केट रिस्क र यसको मार्केट रिस्क हुँदैन. सम्पत्तिमा लगानी गरेको हुन्छ. द पर्सन डु नट इन्भेस्ट अन इट्स सर्भिसमा यो लगानी गरिएको हुँदैन. कमन सेयर जसलाई अर्डिनरी सेयर भनिन्छ. इन कमन सेयर द पर्चेजर गेट्स द डिभिडेन्ड after the payment is divided to a preferential stock. The profit or loss depends on the increase and decrease of the share. यो चाहिँ increase र decrease हुन्छ. सर्भिस increase भयो भने share increase हुन्छ, सर्भिस decrease भयो भने share decrease हुन्छ. The type of a share subject to the market risk, right? It has a market risk. तपाईले 1000 रुपैयाँमा किन्नु भएको शेयर भोलि 200 मा पनि बिक्री हुन सक्छ. So in stock security, one can issue a share with a par value ₹50 and above, that divided by 10. In general practice हाम्रो देशमा in country has a issue of a share ₹100. एउटा शेयर बराबर 100 को हुने र its value differ as per profit and the loss of the company. त्यो 100 को शेयर 700 पनि पुग्न सक्छ, 100 को शेयर 10 रुपैयाँ पनि हुन सक्छ. It depends on the situation. Okay, many other short-term instrument like treasury bills, commercial papers, this is also used as a raising fund. Every security has a own share of advantage and disadvantage. The company must properly analyze its position before choosing the security. You have to choose it for it. So we can get shares issued by a company by building up the form of following information. यो information भएपछि हामी we can buy or purchase a share. First of all, passport size photo we need. Okay, then citizenship certificate we have to. The minor birth certificate, if we are going to buy share for the minor, then they have minor citizenship certificate. Demat, it is known as the dematerialized account number, cash or a check of the desired amount, bank, its branch and account number, and where the money is issued to be returned. Fathers or grandfathers or spouse name should be there, signature should be there, contact number and email should be there for this purpose. Thank you.